Hey, once again, it's Robert with Clean Pool and Spa, and this is the second part of a series of videos that I'm doing about used above ground pools. If you're in the market for a pool, these are the videos for you. Now, if you haven't seen the first video, I highly recommend you do that. Do your due diligence before you make such a large investment getting a used above ground pool. Okay, so first thing that we're going to talk about is when you show up at the pool owner's house, you want to be sure that you are respectful. Remember, it's not your pool until you buy it. All right, and so what we're going to do is just start around here, and we're going to walk around and just take a look at the pool. Okay, just kind of step back, take a look at the pool. What you're looking for is any kind of buckling of the walls. The supports need to be good, any kind of rust, anything like that. The walls and supports should be straight, and this area right here, the last maybe 6 to 8 inches right here, this is where you're going to find the majority of the rust or buckling or bulging of the pool walls or the supports or anything else like that. If you do have that, that is a cause for concern. And another thing is, as you're walking around the pool, you want to look for green areas. Okay, so as we can see, all around here, it looks like dead grass, and that's actually okay. But let's say you have a spot, let's say right in here. Okay, everything else is dead, from over here to over here, but there's a really nice green area right there. That could be an indication of a leak, because this area, this grass, is constantly being watered. Okay, so it's not a guarantee that it is a leak, but it should be a cause for concern. You also want to be sure that the pool is up and running, just like this one. Okay, if it's over there in the corner, you just really want to walk away, because you want to see it running to be sure that you're getting a good purchase. Now, as with most above ground pools, you're either going to find them, they're either going to be round or oval shape, and the depth is going to be either 48, 52, or 54 inches. This one is a 54-inch one. Now, the style and frame type, you're normally going to find steel, resin, or a hybrid combo. A lot of the older ones, they did use steel. You can still find those. They're a little less expensive than the resin. However, they do tend to corrode and oxidize a little faster. And then we have the resin. This one is actually a resin one. It won't corrode or oxidize, but they are a bit more expensive. And then the hybrid ones, or the combo, is obviously a combo between the steel and the resin. Anything that's touching the water is going to be the resin. Many times the supports like this, you're going to find them in steel. Another thing to look at is your liner. Okay, most of the time you're going to have either an overlap beaded or J-hook liner. Okay, so when you walk into the pool owner's backyard, when you're looking at the pool, you want to be sure that you understand what you're getting with overlap beaded or J-hook. You need to do your research on that. And of course, most above ground pools are going to have some type of ladder. You have to get in it somehow. So as you can see, this is a ladder. You want to be sure that the ladder is in good working order. If it's cracked or broken, obviously you're going to have to replace it. The thing about the ladders is that they're sometimes difficult to actually match the liner pattern. Okay, but you do want to have a good safe ladder so you can have easy access in exiting the pool. And you also want to know about your filtration system. This one is a sand filter. Now, whether you get a sand cartridge or DE filter, you really need to understand your filtration system, or the filtration system for the pool. Have the pool owner walk you through the process of backwashing and rinsing, and the multi-port valve, what it does, what all the settings mean, so you'll have a good understanding of your filtration system. Now, actually going back to the liner, more than likely, if the liner is more than 2 years old, you're going to need to get a new one. Sometimes you might be able to squeak out keeping the liner for the pool, but more than likely, you know, once you release all this water, this is about a 14,000 gallon pool right here, you're going to have to get a new liner simply because of the shrinkage that the liner is going to experience. You know, you're releasing all this water and that liner is just not going to fit correctly, so you're going to have to get a new liner when you get this pool to your home. So next will be the skimmer. You want to be sure that the skimmer is up and running very well. You see down in there, there's some leads. This is also the skimmer weir. You want to be sure that this moves freely. Also, when we come over here, you want to be sure that the water level is about half up right here from the bottom of the skimmer. This one looks pretty good right here. As you can see, you know, I'm doing this upside down right now. But you know, you're going to have a little bit of rust around here, maybe some cracks. That's okay. This is a skimmer throat. You know, this is fairly easy to replace, but if you have massive rust or, you know, huge broken parts on there, you know, that can add to the cost of the pool as well. Now, when you do get the pool to your house, you want to be sure that you get an expert installer, okay? You know, really don't cheap out on this. I know, you know, everybody wants to save money, but this is really not the best place to start cutting corners because it can really cost you in the long run. The pool owner was just telling me that his neighbor got an above ground pool. The guy said, sure, I know what I'm doing. He didn't do it correctly, and the thing fell apart, ruined his liner, so he's going to have to get someone else in there and actually get a new liner. So that cost right there, that accident, and the guy didn't know what he was doing, that increased that pool owner's cost by about $1,500. Okay, so just be sure that you get someone who knows what they're doing to install your pool. Like that, you want to be sure that they're in good working order, no massive amount of rust or corrosion or anything that's broken. You want to be sure that that top rail all the way around the pool is good. And of course, the last thing that you want to look at is the cleaning equipment. You want to get maybe a couple types of brushes. You want to get the nylon brush. Never use a steel brush on a vinyl liner because you will absolutely rip it. Get a good wide mouth leaf rake, vacuum, and hoses, and of course a good test kit, K2006 pool water test kit. So you've watched the first video, you've done your due diligence, you've seen this video, you've found a good pool, you've taken a walk through it, you've taken everything into consideration, and if you find yourself a good above ground pool, then I say go ahead and jump on it and have fun all swimming season. Hopefully this video helped you. Please remember my ebooks, Clear Blue Pool and How to Clear Up a Green Pool. Excellent ways to take care of your pool all swimming season. I'm Robert with Clean Pool and Spa. Check out the description box below. Link to my website, cleanpoolandspa.com. Lots of great information over there. Like, subscribe, and comment here. As always, be safe and happy swimming. Bye.